Regina, we gon' work it out cause we hear ya. We see ya, Regina, we gon' work it out cause we hear ya. We see ya.
Hi guys, it is Regina. Thank you so much for joining my channel. If you like, please press the like button and please subscribe. It will be highly appreciated. Okay guys, I want to get into this topic about marriage proposals by women this time, because often we see the men proposing, and it's always very, very beautiful. But this time I want to get into women proposals to men. And I've seen some good proposals, I've seen some bad proposals, but sometimes a proposal can go good, some proposals can go bad. Lots of women say do not propose to no man, don't get down on your knee and propose to no man. Me, I said, you know what the heck, propose to that man. But just know that things can go horribly wrong. So I'm gonna let you guys take a look at two examples, okay? So take a look at the first example that I'm going to show you. So, as you can see, it was at Disney World. Who's gonna say no at Disney World? But it was very beautiful. She proposed to the man. She got down on one knee. He said yes. They kissed, and I don't know. I hope they lived happily ever after. I hope they lived happily ever after. But just in case if your proposal don't go so well, maybe, if you're not careful, you could end up like this. So guys, after looking at this, I'm embarrassed for her. It looks like she's at some sort of mall and like she's begging, baby please, say yes, I love you. And he walks out and he ultimately rejects her. Ladies, you don't want to be this girl. I'm sorry, but you don't want to be this girl. This is so super embarrassing. And the only way that you will never be this girl is if you never, ever propose to a man in public. If you're going to propose to a man, make sure that you propose to a man in private. The privacy of your home, his home, or wherever where you guys are alone. That way, there's no pressure for him to say yes. And if he says no, there's no embarrassment for you. So it's like, if you're going to propose to him alone when you guys are in private. Make sure the man had eaten. Make sure that he's drank some sort of wine, Henny, Goose, whatever that gets him right. Then you propose to him. Make sure you beat your face up with that makeup. Make sure you're looking good, smelling good, and then you propose to that man. But this guy, let alone love her, he doesn't even care about her. I mean, he could have at least said yes for the cameras, and then when they got home, he could have said, no, I don't want to marry you. But yeah, I think she dodged a bullet with this guy. But if you do want to propose to a man, just know that not every proposal is going to end up like the first proposal that you saw at Disneyland, where they, she proposed, they kiss, and it's happy, and this and that and the other. Because sometimes it do more often than not, it's usually the second way around. But at least if you propose in a private setting, at least you won't be embarrassed. And I got some tips for you, ladies. And you do propose to a man, just know that proposing to a man is better than being with a man for 5, 10, 15, sometimes even 20 years, and you guys break up, and then he goes and marries a woman within 6 months. That's embarrassing. You don't want to do that. And it's even worse, and even an even worse case scenario, the guy dies, and you're left with nothing, and his family is coming in and they're grabbing everything, and you have nothing to show for that relationship. You don't want to do that either. So yes, propose. It's better to propose to that man and marry that man than for you to be the forever girlfriend. And then another thing, when you get the yes, like if he does say yes, please start the wedding as soon as possible. Like start planning that wedding as soon as you can possibly start it. Because again, you don't also want to be the forever fiance, because the example of Chrissy and Jim Jones is like really crazy. Like she proposed to him and he said yes, but they still haven't gotten married. So, once you get that yes, start planning that wedding as soon as possible. You plan the wedding dress, the wedding date, start doing all of that stuff right away, so you don't bask in being the forever fiance, because that's another crazy situation that you don't want to end up in. But if the dude says no, you know what time it is, ladies. It's time to walk away, and it's time for you to find yourself a new man. If the dude says no, because he is obviously wasting your time. But that's all I got to say for today. You guys let me know what you guys think about this, because believe it or not, there's an example of this in the book of Ruth. I don't know. I don't know the full story, but it's in the Bible where Ruth she basically proposes to Boaz, and I don't know the whole story, but I know that I knew that back then, in order for you to repurchase somebody in their family, you had to marry them or something. And when she came to him, she told him to repurchase her and her family. And in order to repurchase her, he had to marry her. So in the morning, he basically was like, first he offered off to another guy. So I'm not gonna leave that out. But he definitely knew the assignment, and they got married, and they got to live happily ever after, and it was a beautiful story. So for all the naysayers that say, "Oh, don't ask a man to marry you," yeah. But anyway, this is all I have to say for today. And if you like, please press the like button and please subscribe. It will be highly appreciated. And after that, you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and please be safe. Bye. This is Regina.